Mark Kimmitt. He's a retired US Brigadier General and the former head of the United Nations Counter-Piracy Group. He's joining us from Washington. Mark, good to have you with us and good to speak with you. Now, describe where off the coast of Africa that piracy is an issue.
Well, it originally 10 years ago, as everybody knows, was off the coast of Somalia. That has been mitigated significantly by the coalition that has been built through the UN. The EU has a contribution to its operation. NATO has a contribution as well to its own operation. And a combined maritime force led by the Americans, the combination of those three have pretty well kept the area around the Horn of Africa generally free of pirates since about 2010. The real problem now comes on the West African side around the Gulf of Guinea. That's where the piracy has increased significantly, and that's most likely the area that the shipping will be concerned about.
Now, you mentioned that multinational force that was protecting around the Horn of Africa. Are there contingencies in place for the Gulf of Guinea now?
Well, it's a little more difficult with the Gulf of Guinea, primarily because it's away from areas that coalition nations normally focus on, like the Horn of Africa. It was there primarily to be an assistance to the great petroleum reserves that come in and out of the Arabian Gulf and then have to transit through that area to get to the Suez Canal. The relations with countries in West Africa are not the same as they are in East Africa. Could it be done? Yes, but it will be much more difficult, particularly since this has happened on such short notice.
Absolutely. I mean, do you think, Mark, that there will be something put in place? Because this blockage seems to be there for the foreseeable, and of course, shipping needs to continue. It's already hitting the economy.
Yeah, I agree, Kamali, and I think the most reasonable answer would be from the Europeans because they have as much impact on this area as anyone. The Americans, unfortunately, focus more on East Africa and what we call the Middle East, and it would be difficult to divert some of those assets in a rapid manner around the Cape of Good Hope and up to that area before I think we'll see international traffic return to the Suez. So if there is an immediate requirement and immediate capability, could well be those forces coming out of the Mediterranean Sea, primarily those coming from Europe, although there is a small U.S. flotilla that's operating inside the Mediterranean.
Okay, Mark Kimmitt, the former head of the United Nations Counter-Piracy Group. Do appreciate your analysis. Thanks for being with us.